Hey there, it's Ian Smith. It's Transition Thursday, and sorry that I missed last week. My mother-in-law arrived from Australia. We were very busy picking her up and dealing with lots of little errands and things last Thursday, so I took the day off to be with her and with my wife. So here we are, a new week, and I'd love you to hit the subscribe button below and also leave a comment about this one, because this week is a little different than most of my Transition Thursdays. So what I'd like you to do is think about a day that changed the trajectory of your life, your career, your relationships, whatever it might be. I'm thinking more career and business, but whatever works for you. If there's a day in your life that you say, wow, that's a day that I really took a turn and went in a much better, much different direction. So the reason I'm bringing that up this week is that the day for me is June 4th. June 4th of 1989, as many of you may recall or you've heard historically, was the day the tanks rolled into Tiananmen Square and crushed the student protest that was going on. And I don't want to talk politics, that's not the reason for this discussion, but that was the day that I decided that I couldn't go to China after graduating from business school. I was going to go and move to Taiwan instead. And why Taiwan? Why China even? Well, in university I had studied Chinese along with business. I had studied international management and various different management styles of particularly the Japanese versus the North American style of management. And I wanted to get some international experience. So I turned down the job offers that I had received in Canada and the US and decided I'm going to go get a couple of years of experience in Asia and then come back to North America and work here. And as many of you know, if you know me, that 2-year plan ended up being a total of about 17 years in Asia. So it truly did change the trajectory of my life. So in 1989, after the summer, I'd saved up a bit of money. I put on a backpack. I had some resumes that were printed up, and off I went to Taipei. I had the name of one person who knew somebody else who's the brother of somebody, and I had his mailing address and a home phone number. And we had sent a couple of letters back and forth. And so that's how it started. I ended up in Taipei. A little while later, I had a job, and I ended up right from that point in time working with private businesses, for the most part, private businesses all through my career. Worked in strategy in Taipei, ran a large property management business, or the Asian division of a large property business, management business in Taiwan, Korea, and Hong Kong. And then moved to Hong Kong and spent a decade there as well in mergers and acquisition and corporate advisory work. So that date, 1989, or June 4th of 1989, had a major impact on my career trajectory and what I was able to do and the experience that I've had. So it's always been kind of a pivotal moment, let's say, in my life. So leave a note below. Is there a day in your life that really changed your trajectory and where you ended up? I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure other people would as well. So leave me a note below, and